Hey yo, it's your boy Post. You down tuned in to Hood Action News Live. No King's Day is the topic. So no King's Day. Now this is actively happening. So I don't have a lot of strong opinions about No King's Day. Just trying to find out what the fuck is No King's Day. Now, for all y'all opinionated people out there that know everything, fuck you. Cause this is my channel is like Discovery. 'Cause I had somebody comment on something I put out yesterday saying I didn't know who Mark Lamont Hill is, but I went through the whole thing doing the research on finding out who the fuck the person is. Dickhead. Some people dumb as hell, man. When you doing this YouTube stuff, a lot of people are gonna say stuff just to say stuff. Cause I did the whole stream was about trying to find out who the hell this dude is. And they're like, "Oh, you didn't know who he was already." There is a point. So if we got a fucking time machine, there's gonna be a point where you discover what the fuck something is or who this person is. It's gonna be a discovery day, right? So people want to crucify you for having a discovery day, like the first day I ate pizza. You know what I mean? The first day I had sex. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a day where you discover something. And yo, before I go on with this topic or we check out what's going on with King's Day, let me find out what let's find out what is No King's Day. So No King's Day is a protest. What is No King's Day? Is this like a feminist protest against men? Like what is No King's Day? So no King's Day is just a protest. Is this a protest against the actions of Donald Trump? So this is my thing, right? So it's just purely a protest against Donald Trump. That's what it is, right? Why would you name it No King's Day if you're attacking his policies, right? So if you're attacking now, this is just my thoughts. These are live thoughts. This is Hood Action News Live. I'm live in Philadelphia, right? These are just my thoughts. If you're going to do if you're going to do No King's Day, right? That's a horrible name of a protest because right off the back, No King's Day, is it feminist? Is it like women against men? Is it like that type of protest? We know that it's all of the above. It's not just about Donald Trump because why would you name it No King's Day? So if we started a protest, named No Queen's Day, how would that go over? So if we started a protest called No Queen's Day, how would that go over? My man only has what, three and a half, what, three years left? I mean, this year's almost over. We got the summer and go through the fall. He got like 3.5 years left to be president. Why do you consider him a king? Like, why are y'all coining him? Now you're saying No King's Day. Why are y'all coining Donald Trump king? That's what I want to know. So in the United States, why are Democrats? This is all Democrats. Why are Democrats and liberals? Why are you coining Donald Trump king? I never heard a Republican in real life. Listen, I'm independent, right? But obviously I got friends, I know people, I got friends that are Democrats and Republicans. I never heard no Republican in real life, especially here in Philly. I never heard a Republican call Donald Trump a king. Let's just start with that. I never heard a Republican in real life, like, talking about this shit with real people, white or black, right? The super white old Republicans, shout out to the older dude I used to work with, right? Hardcore Republicans, right? I never heard them call Donald Trump king. So why Democrats calling Donald Trump king? Why is this called No King's Day? To me, this is like, it's not a one. Listen, No King's Day, naming that has nothing to do with what's going on. This is like an overall agenda. To me, it sounds like attack against men. No King's Day. Like, now I understand like the sentiment. All right, you don't like Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump is boastful. He just does shit, right? We know that, right? Why are you coining him king? That's what y'all just did. You just nominated this dude to be a king by making a protest called No King's Day. Like, to me. So you just started a whole protest. No King's Day. So let's see what's going on with this.
And remember, these colors do not run.
Please give a warm Philadelphia welcome, co-chair of Public Citizen, Rob Weissman.
Yo.
Brothers and sisters and my friends, we congregate here today in the cradle of liberty to reaffirm 3 founding principles. First, we are all created equal, no matter where we were born, no matter who we love, no matter our religion or race, we are all created equal. Second, we are all endowed with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that means a right to health care, a right to clean air, a right to a decent job, a right to be treated respectfully. And third, our government and every government's legitimacy relies on only one thing: the consent of the governed. In America, there are no kings. Donald Trump, you may not snatch people off the streets because you don't like what they think, because say it with me, in America, there are no kings.
This is bullshit, man.
Donald Trump, you may not shut down agencies and protect us from financial fraudsters or deliver foreign aid for the hungry and those who need health care, because in America, there are no kings. Donald Trump, you may not take money away from people or threaten to put them in jail because you do not like what they think or say, because in America, there are no kings. Donald Trump, you may not keep the military as your personal security.
Yo, this is bullshit.
Pretext, because in America there are no kings. And Donald Trump, you may not accept tribute from foreign powers or bribes from corporate oligarchs, because in America there are no kings.
He just turned down Elon Musk, told Elon Musk to kick rocks. So what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Individual. He thinks he should be a king. He wants to be a monarch, maybe a czar. But let me tell you, my friends, this would-be emperor has no clothes. He has no clothes because in America the power only comes from all of us. It only comes from us. So when Donald Trump says he wants to take health care away from millions of Americans, we say no. When Donald Trump says he wants to slash taxes for the rich and corporations, we say no. When Donald Trump says he wants more money to separate families, build detention centers, and hire taxi thugs to rip people off the streets, we say no. When Donald Trump says more subsidies for big oil, let's race the climate catastrophe, we say no. And when Donald Trump says, I want to take food away from hungry people in America, we say no. But my friends,
I don't remember him saying
consent to the government is not just about a veto authority. It's about getting what it is we want. It's about getting what it is we want. When it comes to health care for all, health care is a right. We say yes, yes, yes. When it comes to our clean environment and investing in the clean energy revolution we need to avert climate catastrophe, we say yes, yes, yes. When it comes to a good job for everyone, a living wage, and a right to organize a union, we say yes, yes, yes. When it comes to guaranteeing a good education for every child in America with well-paid teachers who
when it comes to letting people break the law, you say yes, yes, yes.
When it comes to decency and democracy and love and solidarity and justice for all, we say yes, yes, yes. We will together when we organize and mobilize.
See, yo, look on the stage, right? I see the American flag and I see the LGBTQ flag, right? And I see, let me see, mental health. Yo, you gotta pick an agenda. It's too many agendas, yo. Look at all the signs. You gotta pick a fucking agenda. So no King's Day. Now understand all these agendas, these are all the agendas against Donald Trump. Like I said, I'm an independent voter, right? I don't like everything that Donald Trump does, right? Now this is in Philly. I'm in Philly, right? To me, Philly is a place where they fucking absolutely hate men. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna even zoom in when I say that shit. Philly, listen, Philly to me is absolutely a place where they like nothing is for men. They hate men. Man, nothing. man down, hand down. That's all they want, right? So Philly to me is definitely a place where they hate men. So now you notice I said men. Now, I'm a black dude. You know what I mean? So I could ride. I could go all woke, black dude. Like all that type stuff, right? But Philly is a place where they hate men. So when I see a protest called No Kings, do you think I'm going to participate? Hell no. No Kings. So when I see a protest called No Kings and I'm in Philly, the place where they absolutely hate men in Philly, yo, on jobs, it's no entertainment for men other outside like the sports teams. There's no entertainment for men. It's rarely no entertainment for families in Philly. Like it's nowhere to take your kids to in Philly. So I'm gonna repeat that again. When you go downtown Philly, is the people from Philly don't want to go to the fucking art museum, yo. Like that's for tourists. It's nowhere to take your kids to if you're from Philly, yo. Men and men, women and children, like families and men. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Let me see if I can go to another screen. So in Philly, when you running a protest called No Kings, I myself, I'm not going to participate in that because I know that in Philly, y'all motherfuckers hate men, right? Let's say they hate straight men. Y'all hate straight men in Philly, yo. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. They absolutely hate straight men in Philly. Now I know it's like that a lot of other places. So if you got a protest called No Kings, and I know and now this protest is nationwide, not just in Philly, but you got a protest called No Kings, and I see it happening in Philly, and I know this is one of the most feminist places on earth. This is probably the fucking capital. You know what I mean? This is the capital. Philly, but Philly is definitely the capital. I see a place called I see a protest called No Kings, and I know I'm from Philadelphia, and I know y'all hate men here. I'm not jacking that shit, yo. Because they're not even talking about like the topics. They're not even really talking about the topics, like No Kings protest. Now let's go to LA. I'm gonna go to No Kings LA. So if you join me, this is the No Kings protest, which is not basically, it's a protest just against policies of Donald Trump. Kings protest. See if they got some live shit going on. Let me see. So let's see what's going on in LA. So this is the No Kings protest in LA. The No Kings protest is just purely a protest against Donald Trump. They don't want so Donald Trump is the president of the United States. But they
Copy.
Donald
For their television stuff, right?
Here we go.
Let me put up. Are they on 9 or 2 right now? All right.
All right, there we go. So this is the No Kings. So this is the No Kings. Now, I just showed you the No Kings protest in Philadelphia. Now, I shot over to LA. This is the No Kings protest in LA. So in Los Angeles, California, right? Now, supposedly this No Kings protest, it's against Donald Trump and his reaction to the illegal immigrants protest, and it's his reaction. It's the reaction to the reaction, basically. You know what I mean? Donald Trump sent out ICE, right? Now, we also know Obama was the deporter in chief. He also utilized ICE, right? So you know whoever's president besides like Joe Biden. So you do know that presidents are going to use ICE. So we know that Democrats, so we know for a fact that Democrats and Republicans utilize ICE. Obama and Trump utilize ICE. They sent ICE agents out, right? So this is the No Kings protest. Leave a comment below. Why did they name this No Kings? Is it a multi-level meaning? Now, this is all discovery. I don't claim to know everything. This is live discovery. Hood Action News Live is live discovery of what's going on in the world. So the No Kings protest. I was going to say No Kings podcast. The No Kings protest, right, is what's going on today. It's Saturday. It's going on nationwide. This is supposed to be a protest against Donald Trump's policies. You know, recently, Donald Trump everywhere has been sending out ICE agents. In Philly, I just did a whole report a couple days ago on the H Mark in Philly being raided by ICE agents right here. And I had a family member shopping in there while they raided the place. So, you know, everybody's seeing this live. Like I said, in Philadelphia, now, really in Philadelphia, like literally in Philadelphia, that ICE raid, it didn't happen in the suburbs. It was in the middle of Olney, Philadelphia, right? So we see ICE, right? We see ICE happening. I'm trying to see. Yeah, we see ICE agents here in Philly. Now, it started out with car washes, supermarkets, you name it. We see ICE agents here in Philadelphia. Now, today is No Kings Day. This is the protest against Donald Trump. Now, why would they name it No Kings? So if I'm the president and I make bold decisions, why are you coining me a king? Because I make bold decisions. That part I don't understand. Now, if Donald Trump wasn't an asshole and made the same decisions, would you have a protest called No Kings? So if Donald Trump was sneaky, passive aggressive, right? Now this is where the bullshit comes in. If Donald Trump was like sneaky, passive aggressive, not really aggressive, real passive aggressive, didn't really tell you what he was thinking like that, shit just happens. You don't know who did it. Well, they have a protest called No Kings. This is a fucking protest against male masculinity. It is what it is. No Kings protest. Get the fuck out of here. Every president, all these presidents utilize ICE. So I don't understand, like, why for him utilizing ICE. Like I don't understand it. Now, let's go to California. Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass were in the wrong, and Donald Trump was in the wrong. Like I said, I'm an independent. You know what I mean? All of y'all motherfuckers were in the wrong. So Donald Trump didn't notify them, right? And they just didn't do shit. They were trying. So Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass. Gavin Newsom is the governor of California. Karen Bass is what, the mayor of LA. they just didn't want to do shit. You know what I mean? They just were letting the city get destroyed. So Donald Trump didn't give them like a 8-hour, 24-hour notice, like, yo, I'm gonna send in some troops because y'all getting fucked up down there. That didn't happen. So now you got the No Kings protest. Now the protest looks like it's peaceful for now. We'll see like at nighttime, but it looks peaceful. Now it looks peaceful right now. And now you have this going on, right? And then you also have what's going on between Israel and Iran. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So we got what's going on between Israel and Iran also.